What a happy feeling, a joyous feeling, this season always bring. Make the rest of the year the best of the year. Enjoy the festive atmosphere. Kings and queens parading in glittering costumes. Revelers jamming to road march tunes. A historic occasion, symbolic occasion, unforgettable spectacle. We used to call it festival, now we call it carnival. 62 to the 68, we ain't stop party yet. We have fun memories of this 60-year voyage, from Sturge Park to Festival Village. In time for the Boom Boom Festival. Oh, what a bacchanal. The Boom Boom Festival. Oh, what a bacchanal. All night we party. Next day every New Year's Day we reload for the road. Sorry I'm not there to party with you, have a drink with you, yam some songs with you. Sorry I'm not there to party with you, eat some songs with you, have a chat with you. Star Wars past and present deserve recognition for the sterling contribution. Clifton Riley, my special awardee for setting the jumbie table. He set the jumbie table and went to midnight mass. When he gone, some human jumbies pass. King Hustler and Dawei, Dublin and Janice ready table. Name of all the sounds and the black pudding too. We used to call it festival, now we call it carnival. 62 to the 68, we ain't stop party yet. We have fun memories of this 60-year voyage, from Sturge Park to Festival Village. In time for the Boom Boom Festival. Oh, what a bacchanal. The Boom Boom Festival. Oh, what a bacchanal. All night we party. Next day every New Year's Day we reload for the road. Sorry I'm not there to party with you, have a drink with you, yam some songs with you. Sorry I'm not there to party with you, eat some songs with you, have a chat with you.
ZJB.
Welcome.
You've got taste.
Yo, hero! Money cash!
Rasta camp.
Lighter!
Grab a rock, grab a flag, we not missing carnival. Drink your rum, bacchanal, man and woman in the band.
We miss carnival, ready for the road again.
Ready for the road
20
again.
vibes, plenty bacchanal, mashing up the road
Mash it
again.
up.
Mash it up, mash it up. Let's go.
If you got problems, just leave them home. Don't bring your problems out on the road. Yes, now we miss it and we can't do without it again. Yes, now we miss it, we can't do without it again. Woo! Get something and wave. Put them up, wave. Put them up, wave. Mash it up, mash it up. Do what you want and free up yourself. Free up yourself. Free up yourself. Free up yourself. It's the time of the year. We come out to jam and get on bad. Revelers on the road. We come out to mash up carnival. If you got problems, just leave them home. Don't bring your problems out on the road. Yes, now we miss it and we can't do without it again. Yes, now we miss it, we can't do without it again.
Good night to the listening audience. Welcome to the Little Bay Sporting Complex, where we have the final night of basketball action in the MABA 2023 Invitational. St. Kitts and Nevis came out champions last night, And we have a very interesting game here with a combination of BVI and Montserrat playing the champions, St. Kitts and Nevis. The game is already in progress. The score is 3-3 with 7:16 to play in the first quarter. The mixed team is with the ball. Guard Fenton brings it over the hash, dribbles, looks, skips it to point guard from BVI, drives to the hoop, and he scores 2 points. Lovely left hand layup there by the guard from BVI. Here we have St. Kitts, number 5, getting the ball over the court. Skips it into the big man, number 10, 10-6, 6. Drops to the low post, gets it in the low post, posts it up on the big man from the BVI, the center. He's wearing number 13 tonight. Fenton from Montserrat, gets it over the half. Dribbles, looks. Defended fiercely there by number 1 from St. Kitts. Here we have Fahy for BVI. Pulls up, stops, skips it over. And Kristen Yearwood on the drive. Puts up a Yearwood shot there and misses. Here we have St. Kitts on the attack. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Passes inside to number 4. And there is a kickball signal by the official. So we had 3 teams in the competition: St. Kitts and Nevis, BVI, and Montserrat. And Antigua didn't attend the tournament because of unforeseen circumstances. So nevertheless, we had our competition, and St. Kitts are the winners for this year. Here we have Fenton in the mixed team. Guard from Montserrat puts it up. Blocked there by the Kittitians. He gets it back. Fenton. Big there to Yearwood. Yearwood misses. Yearwood has to convert those shots. Number 10 for St. Kitts on the attack. But young Fenton recovers, settles, passes it to Yearwood. Yearwood pulls up for a 3-pointer. Misses. And big rebound there for the big man from BVI. Wearing number 13 tonight. Passes to Fahy. Fahy pulls up for 3. And he misses. Yearwood inside. It's a big rumble in the jungle. Inside the paint. St. Kitts settles. Gets it down the court. Over the half. St. Kitts guard. Number 5. Gets it to the far corner. Tries to get it inside the paint. But gets it intercepted by Yearwood. Yearwood. This is a really rough game being played here. So we have a mixed team, BVI and Montserrat, playing the champions, St. Kitts and Nevis. Here we have guard from Montserrat, wearing number 11 tonight. Dribbling, pulls his dribble, passes to young Fenton. Guard from Montserrat, who drives to the board, and he scores 2 points. So the score here is 7-7 with 4:33 to play in the quarter. St. Kitts guard pulls up for a 3, misses. Big man inside, 6. Puts it up, being blocked by the BVI big man. And a little bit of toughness going on there in the paint. A little bit of trash talking going on. Part of the basketball game. Here we have the guard from Montserrat. Passes it to Fahy from the BVI. BVI to the big man from the BVI. Dribbles, and he is stripped by number 6. Good pass there for the big man for St. Kitts. Number 10, who misses the layup. Fahy for the BVI. Gives it to Kristen Yearwood. Kristen Yearwood gets it and dunks it home. (9-7) in the favor of the mixed team. And I must say thanks to the BVI team for agreeing to have this game, a mixture of the BVI players and the Montserrat players, all in the sportsman camaraderie for better basketball family in the region. Here we have St. Kitts with a baseline inbound. Number 5 for St. Kitts inbounds, gets it back, passes it to number 1 for St. Kitts at the top of the key. 5 passes it to number 6 for St. Kitts, who drops it into the big man number 2. Defense being played, stiff defense here by the mixed team. Passes it to 6 for St. Kitts, who shoots, and big jumper there by the big man Nash. Here we have number 11 Montserrat guard, passes it to Fahi, BVI guard, passes it to BVI center, who puts it up, misses, but he crashes the board, but misses the rebound, and outside. So, mixed team ball. Mixed team is comprised of Montserrat and the BVI. Here we have a substitution. Fahi goes out, and Bracha comes in for Montserrat player Bracha. This will be an eagerly contested competition here tonight. Exhibition game. Here we have Bracha inbounding to the big man from the BVI, who skips it back to the top. And here we have Weeks, puts in up a shot. 3-point shot, misses. No rebound for the mixed team inside. Senkits on the attack. Number 3 for Senkits, point guard. Gets it over to number 5, who puts it into the big man, Nash. Nash puts it up for 2. Scores 2 points. Score is 11-9 in favor of Senkits. 2:52 to play in the quarter. Stevel Rodney with the ball. Dribbles. Assesses. Gets it over to the big man from the BVI. Big man from the BVI. Stevel Rodney in the post. Puts it off the glass but misses. Here's Rodney. Recovers. Passes to the guard from Montserrat. Weeks, who drives to the basket. Tries to get it around to the big man there from the BVI. But Bracha squares up for a jump shot. Misses. Senkits with the rebound. Gets it down the court. Here we have number 8 for Senkits. Waits patiently for his teammates. Number 3 for Senkits. Gets it around. Skips it to the far corner. Shoots it. Number 8 shoots for 3. Misses. Here we have Bracha. Bracha to Weeks. Weeks passes it to Yearwood, who drives to the basket and misses that shot. Ball rolled off the rim. And here we have out of control Gitishan player. He thought he was fouled. He may have said something and the official is now talking to him. So you're not missing any basketball at the moment. And it's so nice to see the coaches from Montserrat, coaching team from Montserrat, management from Montserrat mixing with the BVI players on one bench. That's the way for this sport to, go forward. Unity, strength, as they say. So that's all good for basketball on Montserrat and in the region. We have a referee's timeout at the moment. And they're having a short discussion. Score here, 11-9, 156 to play in the quarter. And I must welcome to the booth, Coach Samuels. Coach Samuels. All we call him is Coach.
Coach, yeah.
Welcome, Coach.
Welcome. I know that's the easiest thing for everyone to remember, so that's all right.
Yes.
So I am here listening to you coming down, and I see that we have a lovely all-star team.
Yes. And good combination.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And we're ready. We're off.
Yes, we are.
That's 11-9.
Yeah, this
so,
game.
And I reckon from the excitement, we're being entertained.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. No shortage of basketball here tonight. Fundamentals, sound fundamentals here. Here we have the big man for the BVI holding the ball, dribbling, and he's dribbling very well. He wants to go coast to coast, and he is fouled.
Yes. And for a big man, and you see how he
dribbled.
Yeah. And you said dribbling. You don't associate dribbling with a man of his height.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So we have a mixed coaching bench tonight.
Yes.
Simmons,
and
along with
Harwan Bob and Jenzel Skerritt.
So a lot of experience there again.
Yes.
So let's see if your
and
guy.
And I love this. I mean, we wanted an extra game.
Yes.
And the guys, said, let's do it.
And it's real nice to see that we have a packed house.
Yes.
And the fans are here, loving what they're seeing.
Of course.
And as we've been saying for the whole week, sports is alive.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And basketball is alive. Yes.
Oh, that's a lovely play there by St. Kitts. St. Kitts, Montserrat on the attack. Mixed team, on the attack. Here is the guard from the BVI on the drive, puts it off the glass, misses. Rebound by number 2 Senkis, passes it to 5. 5 gets it over the half to number 1 6 Nash. Oh, lovely pass there, but it is intercepted by Stevel Rodney.
And I see 2 Hajj. There's 2 Hajj, number 5 for St. Kitts Sugar Boys, and you have BVI skillful ballers. Number 8.
Yes,
who is
a Hajj also.
well.
Yes.
So I like that. And our guy Harris Fenton has checked in, number 5.
Yeah. Nash for 2.
And guy
this guy Maynard is this guy is, oh man, he shows you what a professional should be.
Yes, and
he has played professional ball and he shows it.
Yeah.
Yes, this game is going to be a good game though. Harris Fenton there passes it to the big man from the Bivai, puts it up to no avail. Here we have the guard from St. Kitts passing it to 5. 5 gets it over the half, but he's double teamed there by the Montserrat, by the mixed team defense. Puts up a 3, number 3 for St. Kitts.
And he's still on fire from last
night. Very good 3-pointer there.
And you notice that he walked away. He know, this is right there. So
yes,
no,
open. I'm taking it. Yes, here we have Fenton dribbling. Very good guard there. And here is Bracha getting the ball, puts it up, and he almost made it.
I like Bracha for some reason.
Yes, he's high.
He's animated.
Yes,
and I like that energy.
His spirit. He brings a good. And he brings the team to life. Yes. So the score here is 16-10 in favor of St. Kitts, and that's the end of the first quarter here at the Little Bay Multipurpose Sporting Complex, and we'll go over to Master Control until the second quarter.
As we get ready for the second quarter, we have our all-star team. I like how they usually do it. I saw that in the Montserrat Shamrocks, where they await the next team. And sometimes psychologically that's a good thing. And I would like to say, I like that a lot. The St. Kitts team is taking their time, strolling out.
Yes.
And I must say that the team looks, like they have a whiff of something last night because they look energetic, just the way how they approach the court to start the second quarter. And the ball is inside with Stevel. Stevel puts it into Harris Fenton. And I think we have a problem with the shot clock needs resetting. So if you're not here for the last game of this lovely, lovely tournament, and everyone says that we sound excited, but it must understand it's basketball, and for me it's sport.
Yep.
So it's just fun. So the inbound from Stevel to Yearwood, who I have now seen his explosiveness throughout the competition. He's not afraid. I like that.
Player.
Yes, and I like that he brings that energy. And number 4 goes up. Brasher goes up and comes off the rim for number 3. Number 3 brings the ball up the court, passes out. The number 1 drives, and he's fouled. And I like that he still tried to put that ball. It's something that I've seen with them. Even though they're going down, they're not, shamming.
And it comes from court awareness.
Yes.
Once you know where you are around the basket, and sometimes you're driving to the basket, but you may not be looking up, but you're getting the signals from where you are on the markings on the court.
Yes. Yeah. And myself, Mr. Wade is here, and as you can hear, I think sometimes he sounds like he's missing it.
Sometimes. Yes. Sometimes I do.
So number 3 throws that up, and he is leading, I would say, in 3-pointers in this league.
Yes,
I think.
possibly, yes.
Yes. And he is a little upset with Yearwood drives, and Yearwood meets Maynard, and that's a good matchup, as we mentioned throughout this tournament. Those two, Maynard and Yearwood, that's something that we like to see, and it's good. And I think Yearwood goes to the line, number 9 for the All-Stars, and also the Montserrat Shamrocks.
Yes.
Is it?
And basically, that's the Montserrat team on the court.
Yes.
WVI players are in that line.
But you notice just now, Bradshaw went to Simmons for advice.
Yeah.
So I like that the coaches are giving the 2 pence in and out at times.
And respect must be shown to the coaches.
Yes. Yeah. So inbound to Harris Fenton, and next live wire in this game. Good vision, and Christian goes up for that 3, and the ball comes off, and number 3 has that ball, goes up, taking up, gives a alley hoop to Maynard, your boy Maynard, who is always in there. He's always there. He's always an option every time. Anytime you need to get out of a jam, he's right there.
Exactly.
And as you mentioned, that's old school.
Old school basketball. Yes. The big man must touch the ball in every play. Here we have Yearwood driving on Maynard, and he misses.
And I still like what Yearwood is doing over and over and over.
Yeah.
And that's a lovely strip, and it was a foul call from Strongman, and Harris is engaged. I wonder when we would have the alleys and the dunks and the...
They'll be coming. We'll see them before the end of this game.
All right.
They'll be coming.
So if you're not familiar with the format of these kind of games, with the All-Stars versus the champions, you know it's a freestyle.
Freestyle.
At first you have some serious basketball, but then after a while you just see some amazing things. And you wonder why a guard is not stepping out, or a player is not stepping out to block someone. He's allowing that player to do something, and have the crowd entertained.
Yes.
So yes.
And it's also good. I must say, coach, the head coach for the Sankers team, Coach Spazier, he has done some work with a couple of the islands.
Yes.
A couple of our college players, really respect him for what he has done for them. Gentle Skirt for one.
Yes.
And he wants to run programs basically between Montserrat, Antigua, and St. Kitts. And as I said last night, he took Antigua to CDC, and they won CDC.
Yes.
So I think St. Kitts now is capitalizing
on that, and on his experience and what he brings. And as you mentioned, he's looking to captivate or bring all of us into that fray again. And that's something we have to look at, as we've been talking about sports tourism over and over. And look, a man of his magnitude.
Yes, he's a really rated coach, and we have to give him the respect.
Yes.
I understand. In conversation, he said yesterday, we really need to understand what we have here in this facility. So, you know.
I hear that? The facility. So he's inside and say, wow,
Yeah.
little Montserrat.
Yep.
And yes, and he knows.
Yeah.
So we can build and build and build and continue to make some lovely noise to the right ears.
Right, yes. I love how you said that. Love how you said that.
And number one converted his free throws. So we have now St. Kitts 19 and the All-Stars 10 in the second quarter with 8:22 remaining. And our players, Harris Fenton goes out to Providence and he goes up, and that's a big, big play. And I think he draw that foul.
Yeah, he fouled.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that foul is on number 7. Yeah. Okay.
And the BVI big man there, he wanted to show his power. Yeah. He got the ball in the post, and he meant that he was going to post him up.
Yes. So we have some substitutions in now, and we have some guys. Number 4 is here. Lovely player as well.
Yeah,
kind
very
of
good
quiet.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I must say, the quality I've seen, I'm not going to only speak about our Shamrock boys, but it's that our Shamrock boys has expressed some or showed some quality as well, along with the skillful ballers from BVI, as they say, coach.
Yeah.
Make sure you put that skillful ballers, yeah. And our Sugar City boys, and we know that St. Kitts and Nevis, land of sugar and cane.
Yes.
What about sarsaparilla?
I drank it once or twice, but oh boy.
Yes, that's a lovely
Kind
drink.
of
Yes.
Kristen
Yeah.
Yearwood there being hackled by 3 St. Kitts players.
And look, he came out smiling.
Yes.
And watch everyone else. They felt his wrath. Watch him. He's enjoying that. Look. Yes?
Kristen is a big guy.
Yes. And I saw some highlights from him the other day. And I must tell you, if he keeps this kind of determination and energy that he has, and that's a lovely play by Phillips.
Lovely
Driving
drive.
in. And that's something we wanted to see.
Yes.
You know,
In the
especially from
competition.
him.
Yep.
You know,
And
kind
he
of
has
quiet.
it. He has it.
was kind of quiet
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
competition, but we know what he can do, and he's a force to be reckoned with. And I see some of my Antiguan people inside of the house. Is that young brother be inside of the house down here so early? Yes, he's him.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have some guests from overseas. I think he said his roots is Montserrat anyway.
So
we're here.
We welcome everybody.
So Sean Phillips goes up, number 11 from Montserrat, converting that his free throw. So we have 19-12. Number 10 drives. It was met by Harris. Ball goes out, and the ball goes to Montserrat. Lovely defense from Harris, forcing that play outside of the key. So now we're in possession. Harris Fenton goes down, puts it out to number 4, Bradshaw. Bradshaw moves around. Providence drives, and I look at that. He's looking to drive. And Fenton and Yearwood driving again.
He needs to make that shot, though.
Yes, yeah, and converting them on ones as well. Every time, every point counts right now before we go into freestyle, and that's what I'm waiting for.
And that was my signature move. Driving to the basket. 1-2 to the basket.
And power.
Yes.
And as
Coach
you can see
Bevan,
your height.
Coach Bevan used to say, oh my goodness, I don't know how to stop you.
Yes.
Because then he was a player on the opposite team.
Okay. And we should mention some of the teams that used to be around that time.
Well, we had West Siders.
Uh-huh.
We had West Siders. We had Cudgett Renegades. We had Strikers.
Mm-hmm.
We had Northern Swipers. We had Ligags. We had Razorbacks. We had Oribirds.
Yeah.
We have Ghetto.
Uh-huh.
We had MSS, and the secondary school had over the years has always had a team.
Yes.
There was always a team from MSS.
Yes.
And then as the players graduated, they went into Ghetto and different teams.
They stayed home, as you say.
Yeah.
And that's something that we need to
but
bring
we had,
back.
and we also had a Eastern League.
Yeah.
That used to be held in the east of the island.
Yeah.
But it was all Eastern teams and one team from the north.
Okay.
Yes.
So I have number 10 out. I thought that would have been And again, this guy,
Big shot.
I didn't have to look again because
'cause
when
his height.
he's already there and he's
Yeah.
reached, so he's
Yeah.
just like he's putting that inside the basket. So Harris Fenton on the top of the key, looking for help. A small screen set. I got it,
Oh,
and that was a
lovely
lovely
pass.
fake. And he got it inside, and
Ooh.
and number
Big
7
block.
again, height to height, and those two
block.
can match each other for height.
For height, yes.
And the next live wire is in again for number 7, and he is from the skillful ballers, and trust me, skillful baller.
They are. Skillful ballers, they are.
Skillful baller. Don't underestimate his height. He was very good with the 3-point play as well.
Yeah.
And marking. And again,
that.
we just mentioned,
Look at
and that
that.
was inside out. Not afraid to put that ball up. And lovely interception by Fenton again. Yearwood goes to Harris Fenton. Yearwood drives, looking for it, and they're looking for it again. He's looking for that foul. Couldn't convert, so here we go again. St. Kitts Sugar Boys, number 7. 7 turns, put it back out to 10. And then he comes, collects. Providence collects, number 13 for BVI, for All-Stars. And is that Fai checking in?
Yeah.
Yes, Fai has checked in. And number 7, lovely screen set on the top of the key. Moving that ball around. 5 fakes. Goes into the key and
lovely.
goes back out. And look at that play. Fai drives and he was fouled. Let me see. Is it foul or outside?
Yeah. Baseline, yeah.
Yes.
Inbound from the baseline.
Inbound
Foul on the
from-
floor.
Yes.
Yeah. And you can see all of these guys that are on the court on both sides,
Yes.
they understand structured ball. You could see how they're moving, how
All
they're
the
spacing.
spacing, yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw a little philosophy from Coach Simmons, drawing everyone, and then someone coming around the
Yep.
baseline.
Yep.
And I saw that a lot in his game, and I
Yeah.
was watching it, and I said, "Ooh, okay."
Yeah.
So that's something we can look at
Yeah.
going forward and see if we can counter those kind of things, or even put it into our game.
Yep.
So Harris Fenton drives, looks for number 11. In number 11 looks, he's inside the key, looking for that help. And Providence
the
goes
big man,
up,
he's blocked
and
again.
he's blocked again.
Providence need. Oh. Oh, basketball.
But yes. And that number 7 is leading now in his block. Providence is looking and smiling, and he goes up for a number 11 tries a 3-pointer. And we have a foul inside of the key under the basket.
And the score is 23 St. Kitts, 12 combined team, a combined team of Montserrat and the BVI.
You know, I must say, Mr. Wade, time is running too fast.
Yeah. Yes,
And
yes.
they normally put that up that we're having fun.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Already it's 5:36, getting ready for halftime.
Halftime, yes,
You know, and I think we have some halftime entertainment.
Yes,
so
we do, we do.
Wherever you are in the world, I would like you to stay tuned, keep your eyes, and Feel Magic Media. Tell everyone what you're watching.
Yes.
You know,
Oh, lovely pass.
and
Oh, the big man there for St. Kitts, number 10.
and you notice who they
I
have.
don't know if you remember when me and you were commentating last December, I told you about number 10, that
yes,
guy.
yes,
That
yes,
guy
and
is-
he's back and
yes.
he's showing his stuff.
Yes.
He-
Wow,
wow,
big shot there
a
from the big
shot,
man.
Faye
Faye.
with a lovely 3-pointer at that time. And Hodges being marked closely by the number 7. He's picked up already. He's picked up again. And number 4 goes out to the corner, put the ball up. Steven Rodney with a lovely rebound. Number 11. What's that? Number 11.
Number 11.
And Faye goes up again. Can this be 2 out of 2? And that's 2 out of 2 for Faye. Number 11. And Fahy for the All-Stars, he has converted 2 lovely 3-pointers. Comfortable.
Walter Weeks.
Walter Weeks.
Yeah.
And I must say,
Yeah. Very aggressive
very,
guy.
very aggressive, yes. And he's doing his stuff tonight. And I think throughout the night we'll have some other feature players.
Yes.
One moment I looked there, I thought that was Uncle John sitting and Yaya sitting on
Oh.
the bench. Just a little peep at the first glance.
Yeah.
So we have a score line of 18 to 25. 18 for the All-Stars and Sugar City, St. Kitts and Nevis. And 25, we have a slight break here. The officials getting on, looking at the clock. I see number 7 has 3 fouls. Is it our number 7 or their number 7? I think it's our number 7. Yeah. So the ball is
St.
down
Kitts
from
ball.
the side. Yeah.
And St. Kitts, number 4 for St. Kitts, dribbles, drives, baseline, puts it up, but he's blocked by Rodney. And
it was
yes,
an
and
offensive
he gave
foul.
an elbow, yes.
Yes. Offensive
Tried
foul.
to get, Rodney's a tall guy, so he tried to clear him with his elbow.
Yeah. And can this be 3?
Tough
Okay.
luck by 5.
And that was a
good
lovely
steal there.
steal from Hodges. Hodges take it out, put it back out to the number 7. Number 7 goes up. Ball comes off the rim. Hodges collects for St. Kitts, Sugar City boys. Driving up the court. Met by 2 players on the top of the key. Number 4 looks for it. Put it out to the number 4. Again, the ball is moving. I like how they're moving that ball.
Yes. Oh, good spin there.
And
Big block.
he was blocked. Hodges blocking Hodges.
Yes. But the ball, and that's it. And the ball movement is very good.
Yes.
The combined team is moving the ball a lot. Same
Yes.
thing in St. Kitts.
St. Kitts, yeah.
So good basketball being exhibited here tonight.
And Maynard has checked in, so you know. And he reminds me of Dwight Howard. He has that physique.
He has that physique.
And he collects his own rebound, and he's been stripped. Hodges has been stripped,
back
and then
again.
he's showing his power going up. Been
Come
stripped
on,
again.
ref.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that should have been called. Yes.
Yes.
So we have ball with the All-Stars Faye with the ball on top of the key. Stevel Rodney. And is it a backcourt? No. Hodges comes up, dribbles, take it through a lovely crossover. Holding the ball, protecting the ball as much as possible.
Yes.
Number 4 has it on the top, marked by Hodges, puts it inside to number 11. And number 11 was fouled on his way up to the basket. Number 11, that number 11 has a name.
Yeah, number 11 for St. Kitts.
You won't see it there, he has a name. I got a picture of the name last night, so
Okay.
I'm going to tell you. He's not here. Yes. So.
Well, he's a very good player.
Yes. And I like that the team now for St. Kitts is balanced, much balanced, and everyone is expressing themselves more and more as we see them entering tournaments. As you can say that, as you were mentioning before, we should be looking at these guys and following them up.
Yeah, if you look at them practice, you could see the structure.
Yes.
That's how they practice. They hit the court and everybody knows where they are and what they are to be doing. So it's just structure. It comes with structure.
And that will come from them playing. Oh, lovely play.
Big dunk there.
Yes.
By Yearwood.
And that will come from, look at that. Pressing early, pressing them high, staying with his guy, because he know Hodges is the man for the ball. If it's not Hodges, it's Maynard. And look at that. And as I mentioned,
there. Good defense there by the combined team. Very good defense. Stevel with the rebound. They're playing some good double team defense there.
And that's something that like it was instilled. And you look at Coach Simmons. Simmons is calling his boys. That was a lovely drive. And not converted. Yes. But I still like his energy going forward. And that's something, if he picks that energy up, and that's a lovely 1-2 inside. And that was a foul. Let's see who the foul is on. 3, Faye. Is that his first?
Yes.
And that's his first foul. Yeah. So we have Phillips checking in.
Yes, and Maynard will be shooting too.
Harris Fenton checking in.
And Fahy and Weeks out.
And Weeks out. So yes, we're here down at the Little Bay Multipurpose Complex. I will give you some time to big up some of those sponsors who had made this possible for us tonight.
Our goal,
without them.
Oh, this would never be possible. Our gold sponsors, we have the Governor's Office and Sarah. Silver sponsors, Ruben Timid, CG United Insurance, MS Osborne, Caribbean Alliance Insurance, Mayats, Bank of Montserrat, Chilmango Villa, Philo Magic Media, Ashok Supermarket, Victor Supermarket, and Cliff's Bus Service.
And yes, and we must pick them up every time because we know without them this could have been possible. So that big man goes up and gets an and one.
Yes.
And I think Christian Yearwood.
Yeah, Yearwood is the culprit there.
Because he's asking for the same energy
Yes.
from his guys there. And we have a timeout called by the All-Stars team. So a timeout, strategic
Yes.
timeout. Because the score, look at the score. And all that excitement is still 28-20. So
Yes.
we're seeing so much defensive play. We're seeing basketball at its
At
best.
its best.
And it's really all-star with both teams
Yeah.
being the all-stars because they're doing what they're doing, entertaining us. And we lost track of the score.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'm sorry Antigua isn't here.
Yes.
You know, they all of them are. When we used to play Leeward Islands basketball, so Antigua and St. Kitts has this rivalry
No,
over
man,
the years.
That's I can tell you about that.
And we were in our room, so
Yeah.
when the St. Kitts team came to our room, the Antiguans wouldn't come.
Yes.
As
yes.
soon as they left,
Yeah.
the Antiguans came to visit us.
I can tell you about that, and it goes across all the sports.
Yes, and we were always in the middle.
Yeah,
Montserrat is
definitely.
always in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah. That's why we're the Emerald Isle.
Yes.
You know, and you know those two. Anytime those two meet, it could be marble.
Yes,
It's problems.
It's problems.
Yeah, 'cause,
problems.
yeah. Cricket.
Yes.
I've been there with cricket. Antigua and St. Kitts in cricket.
Yeah,
And boy,
basketball, all the
basketball,
sports, all the
seeing-
sports.
Yeah.
All the sports.
And I like that because it's an energy,
Yeah.
but yet still we need to remain professional.
Mutual
Yeah,
respect,
yes.
though, yeah. Yeah, we
So
have the
number
St. Kitts number 2 shooting his free throw, his and one shot. Here is Weeks, Fenton. Fenton getting it over the half. Fenton has it again. He asks for it, has it, skips it over to Rodney. Rodney looks, gets it to Bracha. Bracha loses it to St. Kitts number 1, and he drives to the basket for 2.
Calmly.
Oh.
And look where he went. He went cross-head
Yes.
and still brought
Because he
it back.
used it as the basket as his protection.
Yes.
Here we have Fenton calling for the guys to get around. Lovely.
Yes. I watch
Here
Fenton.
is-
He follows that ball
Yeah.
in anticipation to collect that ball again. So he's always a point guy.
Yeah, man, passing it, and
I think that was a showtime ball,
Yeah.
but too aggressive. He didn't know his strength. What I noticed with Fenton, he passed that ball outside to Phillips, and he came around.
yep, yeah,
Anticipating, hey, I'm here. If
Yeah.
you're in trouble, get it back out. And that's something we can look at as well going forward.
And last night I was talking and inquiring about him, and he's young.
Yes.
And I see him he has a future with
Yeah.
Montserrat basketball.
Yes.
Fenton is great catch. We've got a great player there. Here's Bracha, skips it into the big man from the BVI in the combined team. Christian Yearwood puts up a jumper, misses, and young Fenton inside the paint, and he score. This guy is, oh my goodness.
Between those two guys.
Exactly.
Between those
Fenton
two guys.
is a hard player.
Yes.
This guy is a hard player.
And you notice he got that space,
Yeah.
adjusting his body. And there's a foul.
Yeah, it's the way it's his hand.
Yes.
The way he had his hand on him. You can't hold your hand on anymore.
Yeah.
Cause we used to do that. We used to, as the bigger guys, hold
Yes.
on smaller guys in their waist like that. and FIBA took it out. You have to use your forearm now. And be
rest,
guarded.
yes.
Yeah. I've actually held down guys from jumping.
Pin them down there. Yes.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
man. And you know, for other sports, you doing that, you can tell the movement of their body. Resting
Yes.
certain palms, you can tell now if they're going to move right or left. You have to be sync. We call it syncing with that player, so you can tell early.
Yeah.
And that's a skill that you have to pick up because you have to be watching the game, feeling the game, looking to turn.
Fenton, good pass there to the big man. I wonder if he's tired. That should have been a dunk, a baseline dunk. That should have been a baseline dunk. So the score here is 34-22 with 48 seconds to play in the second quarter. Bracha on the inbound for the combined team. Passes to Fenton. Fenton dribbles around, fakes, and puts it. Oh, Fenton. This guy, this young guy, Fenton, he is amazing.
Definitely.
Amazing. A good catch for us.
Yes.
So
and he can add some value to the young players. As I mentioned before, he was here with me a day for 3 to 4 hours. And some of the young guys, he watched them and he told them, this is how you float, and do it again. Go. Don't stop. Rhythm. And I said, boy, he has a game. And I said, do you know Fenton, he has that Aiden has a game? He said, no, that's memory.
Yeah.
Memory. That's just shooting.
Yeah.
So when he gets into the game, and that night the young guy scored about 8.
Yeah.
The shortest player in the court.
Yeah.
So now we have halftime. So now we will go back to control, but do stay close because we have some entertainment, halftime entertainment coming up, and we're right here at the Little Bay Multipurpose Complex.
In a world where shadows dance, gender equality, yes, have a chance. No confine, no chains to bind. Hearts and minds together entwined. Men and women, side by side. In this journey of life, unified. In equal footing, strides our line. A symphony of voices. Beautifully designed. The head of state is a female. The local magistrate is a female. Deputy governor is a female. Chief medical officer is a female. So now you see gender equality. Woman earning big salary. So now you see gender equality. Woman running things in this country. The table's turned, yes, the table's turned. Woman is the breadwinner. The table's turned, yes, the table's turned. Man staying home preparing dinner. Let's break the chain of disparity. Celebrate the strength in diversity. In the rhythm of equality we sway. For a world where all voices have a say. No more shadows, casting prejudice. Every soul deserving happiness. A tapestry of colors woven so strong. Inclusion and respect is where we all belong. The head of state is a female. The local magistrate is a female. Deputy governor is a female. Chief medical officer is a female. So now you see gender equality. Woman earning big salary. So now you see gender equality. Woman running things in this country. The table's turned, yes, the table's turned. Woman is the breadwinner. The table's turned, yes, the table's turned. Man staying home preparing dinner.
You are so immune. You
You are so immune. This is a cry from the voice of the people who are being neglected by deaf ears. We know you can see, we know you can hear the agony that my people bear. You took an oath, you claimed that you had a plan to ensure growth in this blessed land. But because we highlight your incompetence, you silence the people in your defense, then giving false impression that you're in command when we know he's the big boss twisting your hand. Then you insult our intelligence with your disdainful arrogance, making us realize that you're a devil in disguise. You are so immune to the cry of the people. You are so immune. Can't you see how we hurt? You are so immune to we pain and we struggle. You are so immune. No wonder you treat us like that. I wonder how you sleep at night and ignore the people's plight. You hear we crying every day, even in church when we pray. I hope to God you feel some remorse to help change your cause, to redeem this land from economic devastation. Lord, hear the cry of the people. Long time you wanna you. We all make mistakes. Sometimes we get burned. But whatever it takes, we should try and learn. No one have all the answers. We don't expect a miracle. But as elected leaders, you're in debt to the people. But every day you're on plane, traveling to and fro. And whatever you bring back, the people don't know. Then you allow the governor to dictate our top positions while you're crushing the people with taxation. So much billions gone to Ukraine while everything here going down the drain. Others are rebuilding while my people are migrating. You are so immune to the cry of the people. You are so immune. Can't you see how we hurt? You are so immune to we pain and we struggle. You are so immune. No wonder you treat us like that. Your top supporter who had your back, you allow them to take his contract. If you have the nerve to do that to him, is welfare for me and Junie. I hope one day you get the gall to pull us out of this squall, to redeem this land from economic devastation. Lord, hear the cry of the people, my brothers and sisters. Lord, we all have a purpose. Not everyone can lead. And leadership is dangerous when it's plagued with greed. Sometimes to overcome, we must be willing to yield. But you are so damn stubborn, this country will never heal. How many more small business you want to see fall down dead? How many more of our children must go to bed unfed? All them tough decisions are going to lead to your demise, because with people's position you don't want to compromise. It took John at the gas station to let us know about all the millions you get from poor people's decency, to resign respectfully, to redeem this land from economic devastation. Lord, Lord have mercy on our souls. Long time they warn you. Then okay, stick up in the ear. You are so immune. You are so immune. Lord, hear the cries of the people. Hear the cries of the people. My man.
Watch it. On the subject of character, it's a lucky me source and that's a factor. 'Cause character is the substance that make things that matter last much longer, much longer. It's the glue, it's that flavor that makes society glow. Character is different from reputation, you know. Reputation is the picture society forms of you, and most times they never can be damn untrue. The more it is said, the more it becomes embedded, you see. So character determines who you be. Somebody working hard for your daily bread shows character. Making sure the nation is fed shows character. Looking out for the elderly shows character. Mind your picnic when you make it shows character. When you do what your work obligates you to do with that sense of balance, fairness for me and you shows character. It shows character. It shows character. It shows character. Hey! 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 For example, a police character paper can hardly speak of the matter, but about character, only people with character can make a judgment on character. No character, where it comes from, deep it in that DNA. It determines what you do and what you say. So your profession, job calling does not determine everything. A university degree cannot make you fit in. Social ranking just go in, or even pass the win. Hardly says a thing, just fooling. Working hard for your daily bread shows character. Making sure the nation is fed shows character. Looking out for the elderly shows character. Mind your picnic when you make it shows character. When you do what your work obligates you to do with a sense of balance and fairness for me and you shows character. It shows character. It shows character. It shows character. Look. Hey. One more. Hey. Recently, an officer shone so brightly, representing his calling quite competently. He did not look the other way, no, or take bribery as a protective arm of society. He was the difference in the outcome in a high-profile case that drew widespread attention. This is my work to execute, and I must stand up, showing equal rights and justice right at the top, setting a copy of an example. No matter who gets trampled, he was quite exceptional, make it just character. When you do what you will, come the gates you do with a sense of balance and fairness from me and you. Just character, it's just character, it's just character, it's just character. Hey. What's it? Hey.
I'm feeling deja vu. Carnival deja vu. Hi there. Have we met before? Please forgive my stare. But somehow I'm sure. Was it last carnival? Jumping up inside the van. And I vaguely recall you said you were from Holland. Your English was not the best, but your wit was truly blessed. As soon as I saw you whine and hit that rewind, I'm feeling deja vu. Carnival deja vu. I'm feeling deja vu. Festival deja vu. When you wind down low and you work it slow, when my bumper roll and you take control, I'm feeling deja vu. Carnival deja vu. I'm feeling deja vu. Festival deja vu. It was Emerald City. Two strangers in paradise. To put it simply, our bodies became entwined. We were slaves to a tropical rhythm, stars engraved in a magical system. Masquerade and iron band, flirting to a string band jam. No expectation to build, just moment of thrill. I'm feeling deja vu. Carnival deja vu. I'm feeling deja vu. Festival deja vu. When you wind down low and you work it slow, when my bumper roll and you take control, I'm feeling deja vu. Carnival deja vu. I'm feeling deja vu. Festival deja vu. This is like a replay of my favorite song. My private DJ jamming me all night long. Now I'm trapped in between memories and ecstasy. You're my king, I'm your queen. Rocking body to body. No surrender, no retreat. I'm not one to take defeat. This moment is mine to live. Give all you can give. I'm feeling deja vu. Carnival deja vu. I'm feeling deja vu. Festival deja vu. When you wind down low and you work it slow, when my bumper roll and you take control, I'm feeling deja vu. Deja
what's happening. Look what's going on right around the world. The signs are obvious, they by the more dangerous. In fact, it is outrageous. In times of adversity, when the world on a killing spree, oh Jah. Now hatred and bigotry rampant in society. Jah made the world for man to live in peace. Politics and religion mashing up the world, mashing up the world. White collar criminals mashing up the world, mashing up the world. Wickedness stop the billboard chart, merciless they don't have no heart, no heart. Lawlessness at an all-time high, human suffering multiply and multiply. Jah made the world for man to live in peace, but they're mashing up the world, mashing up the world, mashing up the world, mashing up the world, mashing up.
And welcome back to the Little Bay Sporting Complex, where we have a game here between St. Kitts and a combined Montserrat and BVI team. St. Kitts won the championship last night for this tournament, so we are having basically an exhibition game tonight to show the talents of all the three teams. Here we have BVI, the big man, dribbling, passes it back to Weeks from Montserrat. Montserrat pulls up for J, but ill-advised pass there. That's a turnover. 34-22 in favor of St. Kitts. 9:30 to play in the third quarter. Here we have St. Kitts on the attack, getting the ball number 3 over the half. Dribbles, pulls back, swings it to the man inside on the baseline for a drive, and he is fouled. Yes. So, fairly decent crowd here at the complex. People looking at basketball. And tonight is also going to be the closing ceremony. So trophies and awards will be given out after this game. So we're just awaiting some free throws. First free throw attempt made by number 5 from St. Kitts. And he'll attempt a second. Here's number 5. Bounces. Shoots. Scores. The score moves on to 36-22 in favor of St. Kitts. Combined team. Montserrat and BVI combined. Montserrat guard Weeks with the ball. Wearing number 11. Skips it to young Fenton for free. Well, free, yes. Referee signal free. So, Fenton again, being the guard that he is, contributing greatly to this game. And here is a big pass in there to the big man, Menard, from number 3, St. Kitts. 3-6, scoring 2 points. Here we have Weeks 11 with the ball, dribbling from a combined team. Weeks drives it, skips again to 5. 5 on the attack to the basket and scores 2 points. 5 we are number 3 tonight. And here we have St. Kitts number 3 on the dribble. Skips it over to 5. 5 to 2. 2 turns. Dribbles. Passes it back to 3, who's the point guard. Drives for a jump shot. Misses. But here we have Menard. Misses also off the glass. Menard with the rebound. Gets it to 3 for St. Kitts. St. Kitts passes it to 2. 2 to 5. 5 to 1. 1 shoots from the corner for 3. Misses. Rebound the big man from the BVI. Wearing number 13 for the combined team. Passes to Fenton of Montserrat. Fenton on the drive, and he is fouled from the side. So he was fouled on the floor. Yes, ball from the side. He was fouled on the floor, so he won't be shooting 2 shots. He was fouled on the floor before he tried to attempt his shot. So the ball will be from the side. Here is 11. Weeks passes it to Fenton. Fenton on the attack. Oh, lovely pass there by Fenton to the big man in the middle. Couldn't hold on. But Senkits on the attack, on the drive, 2 points. On the fast break. Here we have 11 for Montserrat. Weeks getting the ball over the half. Passes it to Fai. Fai back to Weeks. Weeks dribbles. Assesses. Drives to the basket. Gets it into Christian Yearwood, who is blocked. Number 1 for Senkits on the attack, on the drive, on the fast break, and it's stolen by Fai, who goes out of bounds. So high intensity basketball being played here by both teams. The guys are showing that they are, playing structured ball. Here we have big man Menard in, posting up Christian Yearwood. Yearwood playing some defense on him, and 2 points. Very good shot there by number 6, Menard from St. Kitts. Strong post-up player. Here is number 3, point guard for St. Kitts, dribbling. Passes to Fenton. Fenton to Fai. Fai pulls up his dribble, gets it to the big man from the BVI. 6'7" center. He turns it over again. And here we have number 3 for St. Kitts, giving it on the baseline, but he couldn't convert. Christian Yearwood with the rebound, gets it to Fenton. Fenton on the drive, good dribble there. And the big man misses again. Fenton is giving this guy some assists, but he's not converting. But the Kittitians are converting their shots. Fenton with the ball again. This guy never stops working. Here he is. Gets it over the half. Fenton for the combined team. Fenton, the Montserrat guard. Lives in the UK with Montserrat origin. Here, Fahi shoots from the far corner. Misses. Kittitians on the attack again. Number 3, point guard. Gets it over the heart. Goes center. Gets it to the top of the arc. Skips it into the big man Menard, who is posting and puts it up. Misses. Gets his own rebound. And he's fighting in there, Menard. He gets it out. The Kittitians are playing basketball. And St. Kitts ball. I have to say, this guy Fenton is live wire, real live wire, and he's not easing up the Kittitians. He's driving to the basket. He's creating plays. He's giving good assists, but the big man isn't converting.
And I must say, the energy for both teams are still there.
Yes, it's there.
And I see that the St. Kitts Sugar Boys are looking to pull away.
Yep.
But when it's in this time of the game, in any match or any game that you see that the other team comes alive as well. And I see some lovely play by Harris, Fenton, and those guys are not on the same page in a sense, because he draws someone to him and he leaves you open for something so easy, not converting those 2 to 3 plays. So that's 6. I think that would have been a possible 6 baskets.
Yeah,
that could have been on the board already.
Yeah, and he's an energetic guy, very energetic. And here he is. St. Kitts ball, inbound by number 5. Number 1 for St. Kitts with the ball. Number 3 gets it. Point guard. And ball going in the other direction. One shot ball.
Shot clock?
Well, yeah.
A shot clock
violation.
Yes. Oh.
Yep. At this level, you wouldn't expect that one. Yeah.
They got excited there.
Yes.
So Fenton brings.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fenton brings the balls up. And he drived, tipped out his hand. Did not get control of that, and you have a 4-1 attack here, which he converted, and a quick play to Christian. Christian goes up.
2 points.
2 points. Gave that respect for that assist. Looking for him so early. Number 3 for St. Kitts on the top of the box. Maynard drives. Can this be one of Maynard's power move now? Save the ball. Gets it back.
Yes.
Oh, lovely play. Lovely vision.
Court awareness.
Yes. Ball goes out. They're moving the ball now. Lovely one stop. One drop. And Maynard faced up, put the ball up again. Shot clock violation. So I think the defense is working.
Yes.
So when you have something like that, the defense is working. And forcing a double shot clock violation there from the All-Stars.
Tell you that there's some defense being played.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's Yearwood, Kristen Yearwood. Passes to Rodney. Rodney steps it to the far corner to Five. Five shoots, misses. Kristen Yearwood with the ball. Puts it up, blocked by Menard. Here is number 5 for Stevel Rodney with the steal. Drives to the basket. And Stevel Rodney
Sorry he couldn't convert
that shot.
So I like how the All-Stars, every player is looking to drive inside of the key tonight.
Yep.
And I like that energy that has been brought to the team for this final night of this contest,
Yes.
where you have St. Kitts Sugar Boys against the Shamrocks and the BVI Skillful Ballers. Could this be a victory for a mixed team, or could the St. Kitts and Nevis Sugar Boys walk with all of the bragging rights? And that's something we await.
Yes.
So Steven Roddy missing his first free throw, goes up for his second, missed, basket inside out. Now the ball goes with the number 1. Number 1 tried to carry it in the corner, drop his dribble, brings it back out to the number 3. Number 3 on top of the key. He tries, and that's off. Yearwood couldn't hold that. Lovely again, ball going outside. Goes up again for that 3, missing, and it fell in.
Yep.
Was that a win from
Lucky roll we call it.
Wow.
Lucky roll.
Yes, and 5 fakes, goes up off the glass.
And he's fouled.
And he's fouled again. And now some fouls are racking up here for each team. So you have a foul on for Liebert. And remember, Liebert is from Nevis. So he has the sugar,
yes,
the sugar,
the
sugar win in him. So and he's here, one of our as you can say, mature officials. And he's here.
Yeah.
Veteran in his field as well. So he knows the game throughout, along with all our officials who are here tonight. And we like to say thank you very much for bringing your knowledge and your skill and your tenacity,
yes,
and your fairness.
Yes.
As what you see is
yes.
what you call. So
yes.
we might see something from disadvantage, but in live play, they see something
else.
Yes.
Yeah, of
so
course.
we have
of
to
course.
respect that as much as possible.
Yes.
And Faye goes up for his first. I think it's his first.
Yes.
Yes, for the evening.
1 left.
Yeah. And he has 1 free throw left to convert. So it's a 30-49 game in favor of St. Kitts and Nevis Sugar Boys. Faye goes up, converts that one as well. And we have a substitution. Number 3 is out. And you have number 8 in for St. Kitts and Nevis.
Let me big up the sponsors quickly. Gold sponsors, the Governor's Office and Sarah. Silver sponsors, Ruben Timid, CG United Insurance, MS Osborne, Caribbean Alliance Insurance, Mayats, Bank of Montserrat, Chemango Villa, Philo, Magic Media, Ashok Supermarket, Victor Supermarket, and Cliff's Bus Service. Here we have action, center. St. Kitts with the ball. Stolen by Fenton. Fenton never goes to sleep in this game, and in any game that he plays, here's Fenton with the ball. Calls for his guys to come and set a screen. He pulls up for the J. Fenton for 2. This guy is
the young fruit. The young fruit. I'm not going to even say truth. The young fruit.
Yes. Yes.
Because he saw that grace and the release. I look at those type of things with the release of the players, how they do that.
How they
action,
shoot,
how that
the act.
Yes.
Stevel Rodney gets it over to Fenton in the far corner. Fenton drives. This guy is never out of the play. Tough luck for him. He turns it over. Number 4 for St. Kitts recovers. Passes it to number 8. Number 8 gets it to the far corner to number 5 for St. Kitts, and he shoots a free.
And Hodges.
52-33 in favor of St. Kitts. Fenton with the ball. Brings it over the half. Dribbles. Assesses. Calls for a screen. Gets his screen. Fenton looks up, puts up for 2, and he misses. This guy is
there again for he's there already for a guarding. He's right back.
Right back in
Right
defense.
back defending,
Right in
you know,
defense.
so he's not sleeping, he's just constantly on the work. So that's something that we, again, we look into, continue.
I see this guy. I see this guy playing for I was told that he said from early he wants to play for Montserrat.
Yes.
That's all that he wants to do. He doesn't want to play any other basketball. He wants to play for Montserrat. Very good player.
Very. And I like his work ethic.
Yes.
And I will not stop. I will not stop on that. You're going to hear it until you can't hear it anymore. Yes. Work ethic.
Yes.
Discipline in his individual workout.
Yes.
And I can say that he comes here and he puts it in by himself, even without the coaches, and still works with the coaches.
Yeah.
So that's something, we need to self-assess.
Some of these shooters in the NBA, they tell you they're going to a barn and shoot 300, 500 jump shots in one session.
And memory, muscle memory.
Yeah.
Getting off the ground. Is it mid-range?
Yeah.
Yes, and he drives.
Here's Bradshaw, combined team, shoots, misses the free. But Senkits on the attack. Up-pace basketball here by Senkits. Senkits, number 5, dribbles, gets it into Maynard, who puts it up, misses, and he's fouled. This guy is a monster. He is a monster.
Is it a lovely Kamaji again?
Yes.
But I like that. That's something, we can always look forward to, that Kamaji of players.
And you make friends. And over the years, you make a lot of friends in St. Kitts, Antigua. You have friends that you play against. Yeah. And they'll meet you and they'll say, you remember when I blocked you on
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and as I mentioned as well, for the whole of this tournament, sometimes it's good to give that foul because you know who you're sending.
Yeah.
You remember back in the days they used to send Shaquille O'Neal.
Worst future shooter.
Worst, So look at that.
Yes, Stevel Rodney with the steal. Rebound, brings it down the court. Stevel Rodney. A bit hasty there.
Yeah.
Here's number 5 for St. Kitts. Gets it over the half. Dribbles. Gets it over. Here we have number 5 for St. Kitts trying to find somebody to pass it to. Gets it to 8. 8 recovers, resets. Number 5 looks, passes it to the baseline. Maynard again in the play, but taken by Brasher. Number 5 intercepts for St. Kitts and out of bounds.
Hodges was trying something there.
Yeah.
He almost pulled it off, but when he looked, there was no one there, and I see he's signaling to the bench. He wants to sub. Something is wrong with his shoulder. And I like that in players where they speak early, talk to the coach, honest enough.
Here's Rodney trying to get the ball into the big man. Bracha shoots, misses, and no shots dropping for the combined team.
Yeah.
Here is St. Kitts on the attack. Number 4 for St. Kitts. In the middle to Maynard.
Play.
Quarter awareness.
Running. He did not stop. He continued, and that ball was right in his path for him to convert. So now you have number 13 coming up for the combined team or the All-Stars team, and they're looking to do something. Try to dribble, ball got hold up between his legs, and Bradshaw goes up
and shoots
a
a flip. Big free there for Bradshaw.
And he's saying, thank you. And I like him. He has character. He has a lot of character. We have 44 seconds going until the third quarter is over.
That's my big man there, man. Number 10.
And
this guy.
Smooth. Smooth action. Smooth action.
Yeah.
And as you can see now, as I mentioned,
lovely spin. Basketball.
The time, the clock. Hey, stop that clock. Stop that clock. I sent a message down there and said to freeze that clock, please, because the time is going and we're having fun. We start having fun.
Yes.
If you're at home, you would understand what we're experiencing now. Our young basketballers from around the region. We have the St. Kitts and Nevis Sugar Boys inside of the house playing against our very own Shamrock, Montserrat Shamrock players and the BVI Skillful Ballers. They were the champions in the 2022 MABA Invitational tournament. And now we have a new champion, which is the St. Kitts and Nevis Sugar Boys, and he went up for that shot. And again, I like his awareness.
Yes.
Yeah. And as I was saying, St. Kitts and Nevis are the new 2023 invitational MABA invitational champions. And I would like to say congratulations to them.
Of course.
And I cannot hide. I am thrilled to be a part of something like this because we saw basketball. We saw how you play the game, how you execute things. Again, the BVI Skillful Ballers as well, with their coach Simmons executing. You know, he travels with 6 players, and he still put up a fight.
Yep.
And also our Shamrock boys, our very own, playing some lovely basketball as well. Unfortunately, we weren't the champions, but I saw things in players.
A lot of improvement.
Yeah, a lot of improvement that we can work on, because it's not an overnight success.
No, it won't be.
If you know sports, it's a platform. You have to build from the grassroots.
Yeah.
And you take your time adjusting. Certain players might be out, so you need to fill it.
Yeah.
And then you get a core, and you continue.
Yeah.
And that's something, we have so much mature, and as I say, players, and I'm not going to say old. If you catch me saying old, please correct me. Mature players with the what would I say, the experience over the years, that they can take a player and continuously, hey, this is how we do it. Yes, in our time, this is how, but you guys have this now. Can you, and we continue to be that voice in their heads.
But I totally agree with you, Coach. And I can identify some problems sometimes with what's happening. And sometimes it's, as I told you, NBA basketball is something that is, affecting our basketball.
Yes.
As it's show basketball, but the rules are different.
Yes.
So when the youngsters watch NBA and they come here and they try to do the stuff that they see in the NBA, and the referees, the officials start calling on them, they start feeling intimidated.
And say, and they must understand we're under the FIBA.
Yeah.
FIBA
exactly.
rule. Yeah, and as I mentioned before, NBA is where you want to go.
Yeah.
To make that money.
That money.
And your name is being called. And we would like to see some of our players in the NBA.
Of course we would.
To see that little flag on their shoes in that endorsement deal, and you see the Montserrat flag flying, and you say, wow.
Yeah.
I know that guy.
That guy's from
I know
Montserrat.
that young lady, because remember, you have the WNBA, And for every sport as well, it's something with pride that you take and you see your flag. And you say, oh. Yeah. And imagine some of these players going away to a strange place, and then you see that one Montserrat flag
in the midst.
And you say,
of course.
It builds character. It helps build your character, give you a good vibe going forward.
And and I must say again, we were speaking about the WNBA before we resumed to the action. We actually had a good female program going. Then COVID came along, and we lost one of our players, and may she rest in peace.
Yes.
And she was a very good player, and it's tough to rebuild.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to rebuild that female program.
Yes, we have to. It takes time.
Yeah.
But again, time and patience. That's what you are. You have the right system together. You have the right ears listening to what your plan is. They don't wanna see an overnight success, because it's not an overnight success. When you peak early, there's a problem.
Yep.
And that's a philosophy that I was taught by a Brazilian, a African coach, and Australian coach across all the sports. Don't peak too early, because you have nowhere else to go after.
Yep.
Experience things in steps, and then you know what to do, how to handle the situation when it comes along. So we're back here in the fourth quarter, and it's a 20-point lead for the St. Kitts and Nevis Sugar Boys. Could they walk with a clean sweep tonight, or could the combined teams do something to shake that party up? And as we have Christian Yearwood with the ball, Faye with the ball on the top of the key, looking to drive inside of the box, turns and puts that up and converts for his 2 points for the first basket in this fourth quarter. St. Kitts and Nevis looks for a long ball going down, and the number 8, he goes up, takes his time, put that ball up, and converts his 2 points. So we have a 60-40 game, and our combined team is playing. Christian Yearwood posted with and puts that back to Faye on the top. Faye goes for a 3, and it's in out. Oh my! That basket don't like him today, and it's a reach in. Traveling.
Whoa!
Okay. And that's a traveling call.
Fahy actually put up his hand and accepted the foul.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we see things different from where we sit. So Harris Fenton goes up. He's been marked closely by the St. Kitts player. And he goes up, he drives up, and he's looking for that foul. And I think he received that foul as well, going up. That's why he put it up.
This guy.
Because, yes, smart play, very clever. You know, once you attempt, so what's that? What am I seeing here? A tech?
Seems to be a technical foul, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Technical foul was called.
Okay.
I think when he was fouled, he may have said something. And
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Understandable.
Yes.
And you know, the St. Kitts and Nevis Sugar Boys, they still gain possession after that technical. So they're looking inbound from side. Goes to Maynard. Maynard and Christian Yearwood. This is a matchup I like to see, but Maynard overpowered Yearwood there for a while. And I like to see that matchup. I can watch that matchup for the whole evening.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Harris Fenton playing, looking up.
Oh, this guy.
That vision, putting that ball out. Move that ball around. And Christian drives in, tries to come off the glass, but he stops, pushes back out, and he puts it up. Bradshaw misses. Double team. Number 10 goes up, putting that ball out on the fake. Oh, and lovely play. I think it's time, and they miss. I would like to see that converted.
Yeah.
I know. And, and he draws the foul, and that's off.
We'll wait and see.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, foul.
Because Bradshaw was saying, oh, no. I hope it's not an offensive foul. So now we have, Bradshaw going to the free throw line, the number 4. Could you tell me anything about Bradshaw? Is he? He's
played with us. He went to Suriname with Montserrat 2 years ago, when we went to CDC. And he's a decent enough player. Don't know much more about him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was supposed to be on that coaching team to Suriname, and my whole team got suspended because of something that happened in the local league. Yes. I wasn't even there tonight, but I had to be at the penalty.
So it goes.
Yes. Number 4 for St. Kitts on the drive. Drives to the basket. Deception, right there.
Dropping that shoulder, faking left, going right, and then putting it up to convert. So Harris Fenton on the edge. Passes it out to Faye. Faye's been marked. Oh, and a lovely fake.
Oh.
And the foul. Number 9. 9 or 8?
8, maybe 8.
Yes, 8, and that's his second foul. We're not even looking at the fouls easily anymore because the game is flowing so lovely. But now we have
65-41, 7:50 to play in the quarter, last quarter. Here is Bradshaw. Fenton basically got an uneven bounce there.
Yes. Inbound ball, pressing high.
They think they're playing a man-to-man.
Yes.
Yeah, on the press. Okay.
So now number 3 at the top of the key. There's a screen set. Gets that ball inside to your guy Maynard. Fenton is there again after setting a screen. And he brings the ball up the court. And we like to see some play. And Fenton goes out to the number 7. Number 7 drives. And he puts that up above all those tall guys. And he just floats. Let go that floater in here. And a play now. 2v1. And can we see something? And then Fai blocks him. And then that was a push. That was a push. Well, I think the ball goes out of bounds. And it's a St. Kitts and Nevis ball. Yes?
Yes. Bracha is animated.
The ball coming main
ball in the paint.
Yes. And it's a foul inside from Christian Yearwood.
Well, he really, Maynard had him sealed.
Yes.
So there was nothing he could have done. Maynard had him sealed.
So that's a 43 to 67 for the St. Kitts and Nevis Sugar Boys. Now you have number 4 checking out, number 1 checking in for St. Kitts and Nevis with his red headband. And the ball goes in and out. Christian Yearwood with the rebound. Harris Fenton bringing the ball up to the court, drawing at a guard. And a lovely fake. Put the ball out to Fai. Fai goes, turns,
lovely spin,
and release.
And he's fouled.
And he's fouled. What
that
a lovely spin.
Play.
Yeah,
Big
big. Showing his dominance inside. Him, the whole team, showing the appreciation for that move. And it continues to build a camaraderie within these players. And we must say, the crowd is engaged. And I want to see, I want to see showtime. It's time for showtime.
Time for some show.
yes. But I think they're playing this game serious, as it's a 21 point.
They just want to make St. Kitts wants to make sure that they win this game.
Yes. Oh, what?
Yeah, Fenton is not the guy to be playing Maynard.
Yes. And look, he just received that elbow and didn't do nothing. So yes, I was thinking that we started just now, but again, as you mentioned, St. Kitts is not here to give away anything.
They're here to play basketball.
To play basketball
right to the end.
Yes. So we have Harris Fenton with the ball, looking for some space, looking for some help, and then putting that ball outside. Can this be converted? And Christian Yearwood with that bounce, ball slipping out of his hand.
But what they're doing Yearwood, though, they're double teaming Yearwood.
Yes. A lovely play on the outside. Number 3 takes it, do a dribble back behind, bring it through his legs. Lovely crossover going. A little overplay.
Good hustle.
A little overplay at the moment. Getting a little overconfident, that number 3 for St. Kitts and Nevis. Dribbling with 7 on the clock. There you have 6 on the clock. The shot clock goes up 3, 2. Can the defense goes? And yes.
Violation.
And shot clock violation. I think no one said anything because as you can see, everyone's head was down dribbling, and it continues. So yes.
And, it all speaks well for basketball. I've seen some lovely basketball for the last couple of days.
Yes.
And, it just speaks. We just need to play more.
Yes.
Oh, here's Yearwood on the drive.
Yes. And Maynard is down.
Yes,
You don't hear that often, but I'm going to say the number 6 for St. Kitts and Nevis is down. And down. That's
it. And that doesn't happen often.
Yes, and he's looking at the clock, looking at the time, looking at his foul. Yes. So we have a timeout now.
67-46, 5:38 to play in the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter, in this lovely 4 days of basketball, the MABA Invitational Tournament, I must say, yes, it has been a highlight. We know that we didn't get most of the teams weren't here, but as I speak it into existence, looking forward for something earlier.
Yeah.
Going into next year, I know there's a lot of tournaments going on. I think they have three by three
Yeah.
going as well, and they have certain street and court basketball around the region, and they also have anything for Liba. Liba has anything?
No, well, I think the presidents are supposed to meet to have that meeting.
Yeah.
To reconvene Liba.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it should be happening maybe next year sometime.
Okay.
It was supposed to happen in Miami when we were there earlier this year, but it never happened.
Yeah, and
But Liba needs to come back.
Yeah, we need regional basketball as much as possible. So some of our young talents can see the setup in other teams, adapt something, even learn, and also give something. Because we have something to offer as well. It's not just we are learning. We have something, our camaraderie, of our young players, our mindsets, our culture, and everything. So
exactly.
And that's something that we can engage into, and everyone else can understand that we little but we talawa. And Yearwood converting his basket. So now we have a 47-67 game. I will not say the score for a while until it gets heated. It's 5 minutes and 38 seconds, and he goes up for his second, and he converts that as well. So early press, high press from our boys. There's Bradshaw and Hodges, number 5, and Hodges with a lovely turn, and it's showtime, and that's a strip. But I saw a strip, but the officials saw a foul, and that's Fenton, Harris Fenton, being involved in that. I think this is fourth.
Yeah,
is it his fourth?
Yeah, he's. Let me see what the bench.
Yeah, it's
moving. They didn't show anything.
Yeah, and Bradshaw. Yes, that's his third. So he's still good. Harris Fenton is still good, so he's there. He asks for his foul, and it's up on the board.
Yeah.
And you see the whole makeup of the St. Kitts team sitting. They're fine. I think are they hot inside this arena?
Possibly.
And you see some of the fans, and they're sitting engaged, watching some lovely basketball. I see families are out, the young ones are out.
Yeah.
And you remember we're here in Montserrat.
Yes.
At Montserrat, at a lovely, lovely multi-purpose complex. You're here. If it's raining outside, we're inside.
We are inside.
And that goes up for
shot.
3.
And
it is converted. And watch that press. Look at that early press. Everyone's pressing, as you say, man to man, high. And Hodges, that's a little bump there from Christian. And that was a wall, and that was a strip, goes out to 7. And he missed. I didn't know he can miss. And that's a lovely ball. And and that's a foul. And number 7, he looks quite young.
Yeah.
That number 7, he looks like he's still in his teens.
Yes.
And Strongman threw that ball and completely missed the rim. Oh, maybe that was an alley hoop for Liber. But he wasn't in tune with that. But yes, that number 7, he looks quite young. Yeah. He's very active, and as I mentioned, his reach, his height and his reach, he's just looking down in the basket. So Yearwood goes to the line, and we've said that so much for the evening. And he misses his first attempt. He's going for his second attempt. And yes, I converts that one. Ball play from the baseline. So quick action. So high press, man-to-man pressing, and there's something. So this is the time that we will see a lot of action, a lot of move. Everyone needs to concentrate now, and he has some good ball handling skills.
Yes.
And look at that again. And he missed. And that's his second one again. So something is happening. And Fahy looks out, and the ball is outside. Couldn't get to control that. And then you see the teamwork. No one's arguing. Everyone's again high press again.
Yep.
Man to man. So these three, a good matchup between these three. Two good ball handlers. And then he's looking for it. He's at the top of the key. Passes out to number 8. Number 8 passes to number 7. And
good basketball movement.
The interchanging of playing, the moving, the flowing with each other, and you see that building throughout this whole game. And Fahy fakes, and he goes up for a 3-pointer, and it's converted. Yes. So lovely.
His patience.
Yes, yes.
Patience.
And he was there, so you know he's lovely. Ooh.
Rodney seems to have hurt his hand.
And he's up and ready to go. So we have Harris Fenton going into the corner. Pass it back to Fai. Fai looks for it. He's asking. He said, "Yes, I caught you with that jump." And it goes up. And he's a little bit short. And Fenton is there again. And that ball goes to Fai, number 5. And they did lovely play. Big play inside. 5-11. And that has been converted. And Fai comes back up the court with the ball for our combined team, which is a mixture of Shamrock boys and the BVI skillful ballers. Fai is at the top, goes up for a 3, hits inside of the rim, goes back out. Number 3 takes the ball, throws to number 7, and he was met by Fahi, and it's a ball going to the combined team, and we have a timeout called. Timeout. So I see they're stretching the game as much as possible. Can we put the next 10 minutes on the clock?
Yeah. And you mentioned a few minutes ago about the stadium, and maybe it's hot. If all these lights were working, it would have been hot.
We know. I know. But then I think as players and they were playing and they sit and they're next to each other, you know, and you
the
have
body
that,
heat.
the body heat.
Yeah, yeah.
Luckily, we're here in some cold blowing.
And that lovely piece of equipment now, we're going to try to have some discussions with the government about where we're going to put it. It can't be sitting there for the early part of next year. We have to find some place to display that lovely court that we've got there.
Yeah.
That 3-on-3 court.
And is it something that you can apply anywhere and then take up and move?
Yeah, that's what FIBA wanted.
Yeah.
FIBA wanted us to have it mobile.
Yes, yes,
but
taking it into villages.
We're looking still. We're looking at what we're gonna do.
And that's the next avenue again. You can have some street ball, getting our players tough, letting them see under pressure. 3v3s, consistent, building your stamina, vision, everything. So that's a good initiative from the Maba team. And that's a shout to those who can hear us. And that's a lovely 3 by Stevel. I don't want them to say. But I said I'm not going to mention the scoreline anymore. But we have a platform to talk about basketball.
Basketball, right here.
And we're doing that right here. And we have basketball number 3 against Hodge. Hodge marking him closely. So he's out of the game. And that was a foul. Yeah. Yes. And I love to see that Fai indicated it was me. Yeah. I'm sorry. Put his hands up, accepting that foul, and that is his 3rd foul for the evening. But as we mentioned before, aspects like these, been to countries where you see the game is here and then you pick it up again, you carry it here across the spot, and that's something it draws.
And the thing that happened, I think it's Yugoslavia, one of those places.
No longer haven't heard that name.
I think there was this guy that he couldn't make his national team. And one of those courts. Yeah. And he was playing in a parking lot and they saw him. And now he's the number 1 3-on-3 player in the world. Yes. I have to check it out. I think it's Serbia or one of those places up there. Yeah.
And we know those nations are some very good nations.
Man, these guys are listen.
Yeah. We look at America, but I must say I watched some Polish games and some Serbian games, and these guys, they live, eat, drink basketball. And also are developing teams or athletes coming from Africa. Yeah. I saw Africa now with a program where you have some basketballers are coming out of those areas, and I mean by the loads. Yeah. It's not just 1 or 2.
And America is taking a lot of them into their colleges and their leagues. So, So we have free throws being taken here by Hodge from the BVI for the combined team. The officials are questioning
Yeah.
something with the Sankets team. I don't know what it is.
1, 2, 3. I think they're asking for a technical. He was up out of the court, standing by the sub, but then they're saying that the next official called him in. But
Yeah.
anyway, as we mentioned, the game itself being a universal game and inviting players, building character, building
Yeah.
skills, and as you mentioned, number 1 in the world.
Yep.
You know, the title to sit at number
One
one in the world,
yes.
in the whole
Yeah.
world, billions.
And there's this new motto that they're using: basketball without borders.
Yes.
And
yes.
I think it's a lovely.
It speaks volume.
Yeah.
Speaks a lot of volume. Basketball without borders.
Yes.
And, you know, it brings that along. And that's something that we can capitalize on
Yep.
in the Caribbean if we're the first country.
Yeah.
And if we can do that here, you can imagine the magnitude of
Yeah.
players we
Imagine
can
imagine
invite
a NBA team seeing this facility and coming to Montserrat to have their summer camp.
Summer camp. And if you listen to me, Mr. Wade, I often talk about these things.
Yeah.
Networking.
Yep.
The power of networking,
Yeah.
bringing people to our shows, because we have something to bank on. We're safe.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Yeah.
we don't have much of those nightlife. So when you have players here, they can concentrate
on what they came to
and
do.
we have all the natural elements
And that
for them to enjoy.
And an example of that was the EA studios that we had.
Yes.
Where all those big stars used to say, listen, nobody troubles them, nobody begs them,
No.
nobody harasses them. They walk in the streets and people don't even
know they are. And they're
good
not
transition
running
ball
them,
here
not
by
running them
kids.
down for anything.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And yes, we
We straight a bit. Yes.
Well,
Here we have Fenton shooting a free, misses. Sankets with the brown, number 10
even
for
at
Sankets.
this moment, he's hard on himself.
Yes.
and I like that.
77-59, 1:41 to play in the fourth quarter. Sankets on the attack. Sankets crashing the boards
Yes.
and converting their shots. 79-59, 1:29 to play in the fourth quarter. Combined team, Montserrat BVI against Sankets. Stevel Rodney puts up a three-pointer, misses, but number 8, Hodge, in the combined team, misses a baseline putback or retrieval there.
Yes.
So
and
it's
I
79.
I must say he's very quiet.
Yeah, he's very quiet tonight.
He's
Yes,
very
yes,
quiet
yes.
throughout this tournament.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
wondering if he's giving someone else the lead and say, yes, take the mantle, because I was the star man the last time.
Yeah.
One of the star
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
I must say. And then you had our guys, is it Jordan?
Jordan,
yes.
yes.
He stood out last time. And
Yes.
then our guy from BVI.
Yes, Fahi. Another
and,
Fahi.
And then the other guy, I think he's not here anymore, is Anthony.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
with live wire. And I was told that the guy that got injured, he was the real live wire. So I suppose he was at the party from the start as well.
Yes. Fahi for free.
Yes.
Misses. Rebound, big man from the Sankets. Passes to 5 from Sankets. Sankets gets it over the half to free. Their point guard. He dribbles, looks around, assesses. Seconds on the clock here at this stadium. Seconds. Bracha with the ball. Pulls up for free for the combined team and hits. Bracha.
And he smiles for that. And that's why I said we need about 10 more minutes. Got to look at the clock.
So Sankets playing in this tournament, undefeated. Here we have Sankets number 2. Dribbling. Skips it over to the point guard, Tree, who sends it to who shoots and air ball.
Yes.
Well boxed there by Fenton in the baseline. So we have 28.4 seconds left in this encounter. 79-63 in favor of Sankets and Nevis, who are the champions of this MABA Invitational Tournament. Stevel Rodney for free, and he scores.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. And the crowd appreciating those two back-to-back three-pointers and a high press.
Here we have.
And then we'll have something going here. And could it be the moment? And he was blocked. And he was asking for the foul.
The foul, yes.
And Fai comes up, puts
Shoots.
it up for the 3.
Big
and it's
three.
a dream.
Wow. That is a love. You see, you asked for the show time, but it's
yeah,
coming too late.
Yes. But in everything, well done. And that's a foul.
Foul. Ill-advised there by Bacha. 7 seconds on the clock. 81-69. And St. Kitts will win this game.
And your guy is talking to him. I say, calm down. Calm down. You know, but
I must say thanks to the manager for St. Kitts. When I can't forget his surname. I forgot his surname. When we were in Miami, he did say, listen, Montserrat and St. Kitts will be playing a lot of basketball this year. If nobody else wants to play,
yes,
both countries let us play.
Yes,
we will come until you can come.
Yeah,
and you know it's something that we're looking forward to doing. We wanna return the favor to them.
Yes,
early next year.
And they're right there.
Yeah,
we can utilize
the ferry,
some ferry, and get them here as much often as possible.
Yeah,
and we now have. Is it a presentation of
we're going to have the presentation of awards, the closing ceremony for this tournament. So I think the mics will be repositioned to the court.
So we'll go court side in a minute, but as they prepare the award ceremony, I would like to use this opportunity to thank all of our listeners near and far, wherever you are. Jason Peters, are you up? All of my friends and families from the UK and Australia, and I even got a message from someone in Israel. And they're saying, Coach, is that your new hobby? I said, no. They said, well, you're all over. And you say, it's sports.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
If we have those listeners, listening, silent listeners, Magic Media, you're doing well. We're reaching.
Doing works,
and
man.
the quality,
as
always, and you know, we as I mentioned, little but with Talawa.
Exactly.
So we have everything, even looking for avenues now that sports, instant replay, big screens, and we can only get better and better and better.
Yeah.
And we have an invitational, MABA invitational, a GenSec.
And next
I'd
year,
like to say congratulations on
man.
doing something like this again.
Yes.
Bringing teams together.
Yeah, and next year we want to have more teams, at least 8 teams.
Yes.
The possibility was it should have happened this year.
Yeah.
But you know we'll leave it there. But we're gonna work to try and get it done.
Yeah.
I want to see 8 teams competing in this competition.
Yes.
And that's it.
Over 2 games a night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
And when we have guests here as well in the December, because you know a lot of overseas
from the diaspora.
So
yes.
They're here, loving the energy, engaging in the game, saying, "Wow, basketball in my little island is back."
Yep.
And as you mentioned before, it used to be alive. So yes, I don't see why.
Yeah.
We can't have something of that magnitude going again and again and again and again.
Yeah, and thanks to all the teams that have participated, St. Kitts and skillful ballers from BVI and the Montserrat Shamrocks. We really appreciate the participation. And we also want to say thanks to our sponsors once again. Governor's Office, gold sponsor, Sierra, gold sponsor, silver sponsors, Rubin Timid, CG United Insurance, MS Osborne, Caribbean Alliance Insurance, Mayats, Bank of Montserrat, Chemango Villa, Philo Magic Media, Ashok Supermarket, Victor's Supermarket, and Cliff's Bus Service. Also, we'd like to say thanks to Dip and Altia's Kitchen, also Lynn's Kitchen or Lynn's Catering for feeding our teams and make sure that they're well fed.
Yes.
All the staff, all the security, the guys from the school, the students from the school who were part of the staff to, make sure the court is in good keeping. They mix the Gatorade for the players. I must say thanks to those 4 youngsters from the MSS, and they will be written to by MABA for, to say thanks and to show our appreciation. And Coach, thanks to you also for providing these guys.
Yes.
And you can see the discipline in them.
Yeah.
And all we can say is thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes.
As we work together, is unity.
Yes.
Across the board from schools.
Yeah.
Feeding into the national program, and it will continue. as long as there's breath.
Yeah, of course. And also thanks to ZJB and Philo Magic Media again for lovely coverage. You know, ZJB has been there with us. Once we tell ZJB we want them, they're here.
Yeah.
And we must say thanks to them. Thanks to everyone that has made this invitational possible. Thank you.
Yes.
At one point we thought that, boy, we're going to have to go on the radio and say we can't have it this year. And we said, no, we are going to have it. If it's even 2 teams, we're going to have it this year. So thank you to everyone that has made this possible. Thank you.
And the scorers as well.
And the scorers.
Yes.
Yes.
And the officials.
And the officials, yes.
Yeah, we have the officials from overseas
Everyone.
and our local officials. We like to say thank you very much. We like to say thank you to the security staff on the inside. They're tight, but they're polite.
Yes,
Even
yes,
I'm coming up, they say, oh, hey. I'm saying, and you know.
Yeah.
So you have to do your check-in with them before you're actually entering into the stadium, and that's very good.
Yeah.
Because I always say we know everybody, but not with them, you know. So that's a good thing as well. So as we await our moment to go courtside.
Yes.
So we'll take you courtside now and we'll sign off for the rest of the evening. So keep your ears, be on the social media, and follow us for any news from
Join me on the bandwagon. You don't want to miss this year's session. It's a happy time for everybody. Put on your dancing shoe and follow me. Cause I'm hearing drums and I'm hearing bass. I'm hearing guitar. Keyboard and make haste. We going down there. Aye. We going down there. Action down there. We going down there. We going down there. Tell them. People gathering from all over to indulge in rum and soca. Hey, down there. Party down there. Down there. Plenty. Listen. The party over there. We going down there. Jump on the bandwagon. Come on. Bring your red flag, we could jump and wave. Anything and just come down there. We going down there. Action down there. We going down there. People down there. We going down there. Plenty round down there. We going down there. Nyla Blackman down there. We going
St. Kitts and Nevis, British Virgin Islands.
going down there. Marshall down there. We going down there. Let's stop all down there. We going down there. Farmer Napi down there. We going down there. Tia Pinta down there. We going down there. Rihanna down there. We going down there. Florence Peters down there. We going down there. Grace and Lady down there. We going down there. George and Basil down there. We going down there. Soca
wicked, wicked from day one. Oh yes. And while this beautiful country is still free, nobody really knows what the near or distant future holds. Worries, worries. Food, shelter, clean water, peace and tranquility. How long will all we are taking for granted be? Here, for you and you pick me. Worries, worries. Change can be sudden as unexpected breeze. Just like that, you could be helpless down on your knees. Worries. The global climate is hotter than it used to be. A more turbulent nature is a reality. Killer fires, heat waves and superstorms, rivers running high and running dry. Tears and prayer galore as people wonder why. Oh yes. And while some are ringing warning bells, some others don't give a damn where we end up, be it in heaven or hell. Worries, worries. Food, shelter, clean water, peace and tranquility. How long will all we are taking for granted be? Here, for you and you pick me. Worries, worries.
Low selector, low.
Change can be sudden as unexpected breeze.
Thank you, Nevis.
Just like
BVI
that, you could be helpless
Team
down on
Montserrat.
your knees.
Center court, please.
Imagine how hard you working every day from 9 till 5, struggling to hold down one job, yet you need another job on the side. Still you're battling to make ends meet. Cost of living steep, it's a steep one-way street. The pirates have no heart. Oppression is their goal. Oh yes. Why the mighty dollar rule this world? The pirates are in control. For an extra penny, oh Lord, they will sell their soul. Worries, worries. Food, shelter, clean water, peace and shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Why are they always building castles in the sky? Don't know how and really don't know why. Poverty and war never seems to go away.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just living to fight another day.
as we conclude this Montserrat Invitational Tournament, thank you very much. Draw your attention to the center court. Gonna ask these lovely children stand one side for a short minute, just a little while. Gonna give you the court in a bit. All right, folks, so I recognize the presence of our 3 teams who participated in this tournament. I take this opportunity to say congratulations to our emerging victors, the winners of this Montserrat Invitational 2023, the St. Kitts and Nevis national team. Please give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We also want to take the opportunity to thank Team BVI for being faithful and continuing to participate in this tournament year after year. Likewise, St. Kitts and Nevis. But I particularly single out BVI with the small numbers, and notwithstanding the small numbers, they make it their business to come regardless to the amount of people that they muster up to come and represent the British Virgin Islands and put on a good showing. So please do give them a round of applause as well. And of course, home team Montserrat. Last year we were not successful. This year we're still not successful, but we're getting closer. And we will continue to have these invitational tournaments, and I will give the assurance that we will get it one day. All right, Mr. Pemberton? No, St. Kitts will be here. BVI will be here. Antigua will be here. All of you will be here. And one day, maybe next year, home team. So ladies and gentlemen, really and truly, let's give the home team a heartfelt thank you for participating and also putting on a good showing. All right, now this tournament could not be possible without sponsors. First and foremost, we want to thank the government of Montserrat for continuing to support basketball here in Montserrat. At the opening, we did have the Minister of Sports declaring the tournament open, and we thank them for their contribution to ensuring that basketball is alive and well in Montserrat. Our gold sponsors, the Governor's Office, we want to thank them immensely. Sierra, our sponsors as well, we thank them for being gold sponsors of the tournament. Our silver sponsors, MS Osborne Limited, CG United Insurance, Caribbean Alliance Insurance, Shea Mango Villa, the Bank of Montserrat, Victor's Groceries, and Ashok's Supermarket. Our bronze sponsors, Flow, and ZGB Radio and Philo Media Magic. We thank all of our sponsors, Philo Magic Media. My humblest apologies. We thank all of our sponsors for making this tournament a reality. And so it takes me right into the presentation of prizes. And I do recognize the presence of Her Majesty, Miss Montserrat, who continues to reign, Miss Nia Sinclair. It would be shameful if I didn't call your name right. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Montserrat, Miss Nia Sinclair. And so President Gilmore Williams is also present. And we will start with the MABA Invitational 2023 Most Points Award with 40 points. All right. Most Points Award goes to Team BVI, the British Virgin Islands, Mr. Shaheem Tyson. Please give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Shaheem Tyson with 40 points for the tournament. Congratulations to you, sir. The Marble Invitational 2023 most rebounds from the British Virgin Islands, inviting once again Mr. Shaheem Tyson. With a total of 32 rebounds for the tournament. Mr. Shaheem Tyson of the British Virgin Islands. Most assists for the tournament. The Montserrat Amateur Basketball Association. Presents the Most Assist Award to Team St. Kitts and Nevis, Mr. Dario Esdale. The Montserrat Amateur Basketball Association Invitational Tournament most steals from the British Virgin Islands, Mr. Rikwan Faye. And ladies and gentlemen, I ask Mr. Faye to remain as we present the award. Mr. Faye, remain as we present the award for the most blocks of the tournament. Mr. Rikwan Faye, British Virgin Islands. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we move on now to the third place. I am also advised that the statistics will be emailed to every team for your verification. All right? Now we move on to positions. Starting with third place. Last year, 2022, they placed second in the tournament. This year, 2023, I don't know if it's because of the 3 at the end of 2023, but this year they're positioned at number 3 in the tournament. And so I invite the entire delegation of the British Virgin Islands, coach and the players, to receive medals and trophy from Miss Nia Sinclair, Miss Montserrat. The British Virgin Islands, ladies and gentlemen, 3rd place. Gentlemen, please step forward for your medals and trophy. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our participating team, position number 3, the British Virgin Islands. At this time, I invite management, staff, coach, and players of home team Montserrat to step forward to receive your 2nd place medals and trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Montserrat. Once again, I want to take the opportunity to thank all of our sponsors, gold sponsors, the Governor's Office, Sierra, silver sponsors, MS Osborne Limited, CG United Insurance, Caribbean Alliance Insurance, Shea Mango Villa, the Bank of Montserrat, Victor's Groceries, Ashok Supermarket. Our brand sponsors, Flow, Philomagic Media, and ZJB Radio. And of course, presentation today of the trophy and the group picture. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for Team Montserrat for a good showing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, as we recognize the individual MVP for the tournament, I will highlight, before presenting to the champions their trophies and medals, the most outstanding team player of each team, starting with the British Virgin Islands, Mr. Nishan Maynard. Sorry, Mr. Shaheem Tyson, stand corrected, with 40 points, 32 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. St. Kitts and Nevis, Montserrat, Kristen Yearwood with 29 points, 15 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals, and 1 block. And from the winning team, St. Kitts and Nevis, Mr. Nishan Maynard with 30 points, 22 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals, and 1 block. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the statistics are clear, and I will await the official word. And the overall MVP, ladies and gentlemen, from St. Kitts and Nevis, Mr. Nishan Maynard, 30 points, 22 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals, and 1 block. Ladies and gentlemen, we say congratulations to the most valuable player for this Montserrat Invitational Tournament, Mr. Nishan Maynard. And so it takes us now into the prize giving for the champions of the tournament. And we invite the delegation of St. Kitts and Nevis, manager Mr. Pemberton, Coach Spasia, and the team forward to receive your first place medals and championship trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the champions, St. Kitts and Nevis.
Tell them if I have to live my life all over, I won't change a thing. Montserrat forever, Montserrat all the way, and I will never change it for no other. I am proud to sing Montserrat forever, Montserrat all the way. And when King Bear win the Calypso crown in Anguilla, I am proud to sing Montserrat forever, Montserrat all the way. To all you patriots who decide to stay and fight the odds come what may, hear what I say, God does to you all the way that we tell them.
Of course, we want to thank the executive members and all of the support team of the Montserrat Amateur Basketball Association for making this tournament possible. Without the support team, the officials, the referees, the scorers, the gatekeepers, the bartenders, the ground staff, this tournament could not be possible. So we thank all for ensuring that this tournament has been a success. I want to invite the president, Mr. Gilmore, to give a few words before we close. But I want to make a grand announcement and preempt that he will be pushing for the OECS basketball tournament right here in Montserrat, making basketball bigger and better. Mr. Popcho Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the winning team, St. Kitts and Nevis. Please give them a round of applause as we thank them for coming, for participating, and for winning this tournament. This time I hand over to President Gilmore Pop Show Williams.
Good night, everyone. This is like the vote of thanks. I want to thank the fans for coming out on a nightly basis. I want to thank all the teams that came to our shows, Team BVI, Team St. Kitts and Nevis. I want to also thank the sponsors, our Go sponsors, the Governor's Office and Sarah, our silver sponsors, MS Osborne, CG United, Caribbean Alliance, Shez Mango Villa, Bank of Montserrat, Victor's, Ashok, and our bronze sponsors, Flow, Philomagic Media, ZJB. And again, I want to thank the stats personnel, the bar personnel, the gate personnel, government of Montserrat, everybody that made this tournament possible. And with that being said, see you next year. Thank you very much, everyone.
And of course, thank you to Miss Montserrat for your presence and for handing out our trophies and medals. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around, have a few drinks, empty the bar. Remember, there's no more games, so we want the bar empty tonight. Tribe Star, over to you.
ZJB.
Welcome. You've got taste.
Down the